Hello. So we are discussing about the combinational logical circuits, right? So in our previous sessions we have discussed about the half adder, full adder, half subtractor and full subtractor. So in today's lecture we are going to discuss about the code converters. So we are already familiar with the codes, right? We have seen different types of codes. 4-bit bar, we have seen XS3 code, binary code, gray code, etc. Right? So we have discussed all these topics in our code session. Right? So what is a code converter? A code converter is nothing but which is a combinational logical circuit from which we will be changing the inputs. For example, if you are given a binary code and you are converting that binary code to XS3 code, or if you are given an XS3 code, we will be converting it to binary code. That is nothing but a code converter is nothing but which converts the given binary code, input binary code, to the given output code, right? So the block diagram will be like this for a binary code. This is a code converter, so it is having some number of inputs. These are the inputs of one code. For let me take it as x code, and it is also having the some number of outputs. So I am representing the outputs as y. It may be a y code. So this is a block diagram for a code conversion. So now we are going to see the code conversion from 4-bit binary code to gray code, right? So let me draw the block diagram. So as we have already discussed in combination logical circuits, first topic, that the design process, right? From the word problem to the we are going to design the block diagram, and from block diagram we are moving to the truth table, and from truth table we will be minimizing it with K-map, and finally we will be designing the combinational logical circuit by using the logic gates, right? So the first one is that in this process, the 4-bit conversion, 4-bit binary code conversion to the gray code, right? So this is a 4-bit binary to gray converter. So it is having 4 inputs. So B3, B2, B1 and B0. These are the inputs, and here we are having 4 outputs, G3, G2, G1 and G0. So when we are having 4 number of inputs, then we will be having 16 possibilities, right? The possibilities are 0, 0, 0, 0 and up to 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So now how to convert a binary code to a gray code? As we have discussed when we were discussing about the codes, we have already discussed how to convert a binary numbers to a gray code, binary code to gray code. So what is the process to convert a binary to gray? First step is that we need to place 0 in front of the MSB, and by using that MSB we will be XORing the remaining ones. So see, for 0, 0, 0, 0. So here I am placing 0 in front of the MSB and I will be performing the XOR operation. So the XOR operation will be like this. When we are having 0 and 0, the output will be 0, and the inputs, both the inputs are equal, the XOR operation will be 0. So when we are having 0 and 1 and 1, 0, the outputs will be this is A, B, Y, right? So this is the XOR operation. So when we are performing 0 XOR with 0, then we will be getting 0. So next one, 0 XOR with 0, we will be getting 0. 0 XOR with 0, 0. 0 XOR with 0, 0. So in the same way, we are going to convert all these binary digits to gray code, right? So see, this is 0, 0, 0 XOR 0, 0, 0 XOR 1, 1. So place 0 here, 0 here. So 0 XOR with 0 will be 0, 0 XOR with 0 will be 0, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, and 1 XOR with 0 will be, 1. So also place 0 in front of MSB. 0 XOR with 0 will become 0, 0 XOR with 0, 0, 0 XOR with 1, 1, 1 XOR with 1, 0. So place one more 0 in front of an MSB. 0 XOR with 0 will be 0, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR with 0 is 1, 0 XOR with 0 is 0. So next one, 0 XOR with 0 will become 0, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR with 0 will be 1, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1. Next one is 0 XOR with 0 will be 0, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR with 1 will be 0, 1 XOR with 0 will be 1. So next one, 0 XOR with 0 will be 0, 0 XOR with 1, 1, 1 XOR with 1, 0, 1 XOR 1, 0. So next one, here place 0, right? 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR with 0, 1, 0 XOR with 0, 0, 0 XOR with 0 will be 0. So again 0 XOR with 1, 1, 1 XOR with 0, 1, 0 XOR with 0, 0, 0 XOR with 1 will become 1. So next, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR with 0 will be 1, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR with 0 will be 1. So next, 0 XOR with 1 will be 0, it is 1, 0 XOR with 1 is 1, 1 XOR with 0 is 1, 0 XOR with 1 is 1, so 1 XOR with 1 is 0, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR 1, 0, 1 XOR 0, 1, 0 XOR 0, 0. So next, 0 XOR 1 will be 1, 1 XOR 1 will be 0, 1 XOR 0 will be 1, 0 XOR 1 will be 1. So 0 XOR with 0, 0 XOR with 1 will be 1, 1 XOR with 1 is 0, 1 XOR 1 is 0, 1 XOR 0 is 1. Next, 0 XOR with 1 is 1, 1 XOR with 1 is 0, 1 XOR with 1 is 0, 1 XOR with 1 is 0. This is how we will be forming the truth table, right? So now write down the all the G3, G2, G1 and G0 min terms, right? So now if you observe here, for G3, G3 is equals to, what are the min terms present here, right? So summation m of, so see 1. So when the inputs are 1 0 0 0, 1 0 0 means 8, right? So 8 comma 9 comma 10 comma 11 comma 12 comma 13 comma 14 comma 15 are the min terms for G3C. 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, right? So for G2, summation of, so for G2C, so here it is 1, when it is 0 1 0 0, so it is 4, next 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 are the minterms for G2. So the minterms for G1 are, see, here it is 1 when the input is 0, 0, 1, 0. So it is 2. Next one is 3, 4, 5. Summation m of 2, 3, 4, 5, comma. So next here 1, 0, 1, 0. Right? So this is 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So G naught is equals to summation m of, so for G naught, see, when it is 1, 2, 1, 2, next one is 0, 1, 0, 1. So it is 5, 6. 5, 6, next one 1, 0, 0, 0. So it is 9, 10. Next one is 13 and 13, 14. So for G2, G3, G2, G1 and G0, the minterms are like. So now we are completed, we are done with the two steps. The first step is to, from the word problem, we need to identify the inputs and outputs, and we need to represent it with the block diagram. And the next step is that we need to obtain the truth table from the inputs and the outputs, right? And the third step is to minimize the obtained expressions that we have obtained from the truth table, minimize them by using the K-map, right? So let us see. First one is G3. For G3 I am representing the K-map. So as I am having 4 inputs here, I'll be having 16 blocks, right? 16 squares, sorry. So for 16 squares, so I am having inputs B3, B2, B1 and B0. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. So now for G3 I am having 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are the minterms for G3, right? So now here I am having 8. 8 means 1, 0, 0, 0. So this is one minterm. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So these are the minterms present in the G3 expression, right? So from this I can form a quad here. So I can form a quad. See, I have formed a quad. So now we can get G3 is equals to, these are the expressions, right? So from G3, if you observe here, for B1 and B0, the values are changing, right? From 0 to 1, 1, from 1 to 0, they are varying. So we need to eliminate B1 and B0. So in this way, in this side, B2 is also varying and B3 is constant. So G3 is equals to B3, right? For G2, so here I am having 4 inputs, so it consists of 16 squares. So this is B3, B2, B1, B0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. So now if you observe here, G2 is having 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from this we can form 2 quads, right? So this is one quad and this is one quad, right? So if you observe here, for B1 and B2 values are varying, right? So now for the first quad, G2 is equals to, for the first quad, it is B3 and B2 are not varying, right? So B3 complement B2 plus, so for the second quad, B1 and B0 values are varying and B3 and B2 values are constant. So B3 B2 complement. So this is the minimized expression that we have obtained from the G2, right? So now let us see for G1. Now let us draw the K map for G1 and G0 and let's get those expressions. So now for G1, so now if you observe here for G1, the minterms are 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11 and 12, 13. So 10, 11 and 12, 13. So from this we can also form two quads. So this is one quad and this is another quad, right? So for now we will be getting G1 is equals to, so first take this quad. So in this quad B3 value is varying and B2 value is constant. So B2 value is constant and here B1 value is constant and B0 value is varying. So B1 complement plus, if you observe the second quad, so here if you observe here B3 value is varying and B2 value is not varying. So this is B2 complement and here B1 value is not varying and B0 value is varying. So this is B1. So that is the minimized K-map minimized expression that we have obtained from the K-map. So now for G0, so for G0, the minterms are 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 13 and 14. So this is 1, 2, next one is 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, next one is 10, 11, 13, 14. So this is 9, 10, 13, 14. So from these minterms also we can form two quads. This is one quad and this is another quad. So now G0 is equals to, so if you observe B3 and B2 values are varying in all the cases and B1 and B0 are constant. So B1 complement B0 plus, in this quad also if you observe here B3 and B2 values are varying and B1 and B0 values are not varying. So B1 into B0 complement. So if you observe here for G2 we can write it as B3 XOR B2 and also for G1 we can write B2 XOR B1 and for G0 we can write B1 XOR B0. So we are done with the third step in our design procedure, right? So finally we need to implement the combinational logical circuit by using the basic logic gates, right? So here if you observe from G0 I am taking, so from G0 I am having two inputs B1 and for G0. So that is 2 inputs B0, B1. So these two are performing the XOR operation. So this is B0 XOR B1. So this is G0. So now G1 is nothing but B2 XOR with B1. So B1 and we are taking B0. So B1 XOR B2. This is G1. So this is B2 input B2. So next part is G2 is equals to B3 XOR B2. So this is B3 and we are having B3. So B2 XOR B3 and this is G2, and finally G3 is equals to B3, right? So this is G3. So this is the combinational logical circuit that we have obtained from the minimized Boolean expressions that we have obtained from the K-maps.